What's going on, y'all? Um, Thank you. First of all, thank you for watching this video. You could have been doing anything else in this world, but you chose to watch this video. I'll be doing a series of explanations of why the songs that I put out, why I wrote them, how they came to be, where they came from. And this first installment is for the song I wrote called Abraham's Therapy, which I put out earlier this year. Abraham's Therapy came about. I was just kind of speaking in a general sense, just kind of watching stuff that was going on in the world, in my personal circles, not interpersonal, but like just around me, athletes, just regular everyday people talking about their mental health and how important it is. So it kind of just became easy to write, just to kind of pull a lot of different elements. Um, um, I found the beat on BandLab and I heard it, and the beat just kind of dictated what I should write for real in terms of the subject matter, because that, like, it just matched. It took me about 2 days to write. So what I usually do, I do a rough draft when I write. I just kind of go and put down my thoughts, and then I redo it to the beat, taking out words and everything. So it was relatively easy to write. A lot of men, especially black men, are afraid of going to therapy, like going to sit on somebody's couch getting professional help, because we are taught to be tough. We're taught to not show any signs of weaknesses, not to cry, not to, just be tough all the way around. And sometimes holding all of that stuff in, man, can be detrimental because it can come out in other ways. I've seen some men hold a lot of stuff in, and then they lash out in various ways, and it hurts the people around them, and including themselves. And I also want to encourage you in this. A lot of us go to church and we say we sit on the pew or in the chair now, and be like, oh, I can just spiritualize this, put some spiritual tape over this and it'll go away. Not saying that the Bible does not work, but sometimes, and I'm going to say all the time, we need that natural side to combine with the spiritual. So if that means going to sit on somebody's couch and revealing yourself, then do that. These people are out here to help. They're not here just by happenstance. God had a place for them as well to help you. And this is for women too, to cope with what you're dealing with. Because a lot of times we turn to coping mechanisms and, fill in the blank, whatever your coping mechanism may be or has been. But when you finish coping, the problem is still there. God will meet you where your faith is. So if that means sitting on somebody's couch, God, and that's where your faith is, God will meet you there. I've seen people recover and have a right-hand man or a woman to talk to, and they're just fine. They get through life that way. But I've also seen people go to therapy, like myself. I go to therapy now. As I got older, man, and I started to elevate in my life and where God is taking me, I had to really, these issues just kept coming out. They just kept, and I didn't want to keep glossing over them. So I said, you know what? Let me get some help. So I'm getting professional help as well. So if you out there, man, and you need help, this is out there. Don't be ashamed to go get it, man or woman, child, teenager, whatever. These things are really, really serious. So that's where the song came from. Like I said, it took me 2 days to write it. I found the beat and I did the hook. It's really informative. It's really near and dear to my heart now because, again, I'm in therapy now. So it's out there. Go take a listen to it, man, if you get a chance. All right. See y'all later.